Hi friends, Genius Katta Civil warmly welcome you. Today I am going to teach you GIS related MCQs which will help you in Indian Engineering Services, State Engineering Services, GATE and another competitive exam. So let's start. Our first question is GIS stands for. GIS stands for. Answer is Geographic Information System. Answer is Geographic Information System. Friends, here we provide GPS full form. GPS is Global Positioning System. Global Positioning System, which will provide you longitude and latitude. Longitude and latitude. GPS, Global Positioning System. Our next question is GIS deals with which kind of data? GIS deals with which kind of data? Answer is spatial data. Answer is spatial data. Next question, RMSE stand for. RMSE stand for root mean square error. Answer is root mean square error. Next questions, map scale is the ratio between. Map scale is the ratio between distance on the map and corresponding distance in reality. Answer is distance on the map and the corresponding distance in reality. Friends, here we provide some important information which is related to maps. Large scale maps. First is large scale map. Large scale maps show a small area in greater details. Please concentrate here. Large scale maps show a small area in greater details. They are guide maps or topographic maps. They are guide maps or topographic map. Example, details of cities, town, village are shown here. The scale may be 1 centimeter is equal to 50 meter or 1 kilometer depending on the maps. After that, small scale maps. Small scale maps. Small scale maps show a larger area in less details. Small scale maps show a large area in less details. They are wall maps, atlas maps. They show important features like mountains, plateaus, continents and countries. They show important features like mountains, plateau, continent and countries. Scale may be 1 centimeter is equal to 100 kilometer. Scale may be 1 centimeter is equal to 100 kilometer. This is the just example. Next question is which are the two types of spatial data? Next question is which are the two types of spatial data? Friends, here we provide a database informations. GIS database had two types, spatial database and non-spatial database. Spatial database and non-spatial database. In spatial database, which is the question, two types of spatial data, there are raster and vector data model. Raster and vector data model. And in vector data model, there is a point, line and polygon. In vector data model, there is a point, line and polygon. Friends, in raster model, the picture is in pixel format. Picture is in pixel format in raster data model. And in vector data model, it is in shape file, point, line and polygon. After that, there is a non-spatial database. In that, there are the three classifications: hierarchical data structure, network data structure and relational data structure. Hierarchical data structure, network data structure and relational data structure. Please concentrate. After that, the question is what is DEM? Please concentrate. Triple star. What is DEM? The full form of DEM is Digital Elevation Model. Digital Elevation Model. We measure this DEM from the mean sea level. Mean sea level. Friends, here we provide you a diagram which is shown digital elevation model and digital terrain relief model. Friends, when we discuss about digital surface model, digital in that they take all the pictures. Here we are providing the picture which is shown that building also capture in digital surface model, but in digital terrain model or digital elevation model they only concentrate on elevations. Are you getting my point? In digital terrain model they are concentrate only in that terrain, and digital surface model they concentrate on whichever is situated on surface. The meaning of surface is which is available on the surface. Next question is, which of the following statement is true about the capability of GIS? Next question is, which of the following statement is true about the capabilities of GIS? Answer is data capture and preparation, yes. After that, data management including storage and maintenance, yes, of course. Data manipulation and analysis, yes. Data presentation, yes. All the given data is the capability of GIS. Data capture, preparation, data management, storage and maintenance, manipulation, analysis and presentation. It is the capability of GIS. So answer is all the above. Next question is, which data is comprised of lines or arc? Which data is comprised of lines or arc? Answer is vector data. Friends, in GIS there are two spatial data, raster data and vector data. I am already discussed regarding this. In raster data, the data is in pixel format, but in vector data it is in shapefile or in layer. In that there is a point features, line features and polygon features. In vector data, point features, line features and polygon features. Here they are differentiated. Point features, and in that raster point feature such type of image is shown. In line features this, and in raster line feature such type of diagram will shown. Polygon features, here raster polygon features. By spatial data we mean data that has, answer is positional values. By spatial data we mean data that has positional values. Question is, a space is a repository for storing large amount of data structure. Answer is database. Database is a repository for storing large amount of data structure. Next question is, point is dash simplex. Point is dash 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 simplex. Answer is 0 simplex. Answer is 0 simplex. In number of exams such type of question they ask. Simplex, 0 simplex for points, 0 simplex for point. Here the question is asked regarding points. After that, for line 1 simplex, for line 1 simplex, for triangle 2 simplex, for triangle 2 simplex, for this diagram 3 simplex, for this diagram 3 simplex. Next question is, what is metadata? In number of exams such type of question they ask. What is metadata? It is the data about data. What is metadata? It is the data about data. SQL stands for Structure Query Language. Structure Query Language. Geoid is used to describe height, mean sea level. Height, mean sea level. WGS84 stand for World Geodetic System 1984. World Geodetic System 1984. Friends, we have majorly two different coordinate system, projection coordinate system and geographical coordinate system. In project coordinate system, we are using the projection parameters. And it is a linear unit. It is the linear unit. In geographical coordinate system, we use datum. We use datum, spheroids, prime meridian, and it is an angular unit. Next question is, key component of spatial data quality include. Key components of spatial data quality include positional accuracy, yes. Temporal accuracy, yes. Lineage and completeness, of course. After that, logical consistency, yes. Answer is all the above. After that, next question, and it is an MP question. What is GLONASS? In number of exam, this question asks, what is GLONASS? It is the Russian GPS system. GLONASS is Russia's GPS system. For your kind information, we are provide important countries' GPS system. First is GPS, United States. GPS, United States of America. What is the full form of GPS? Global Positioning System. After that, Galileo, European Union. Beidou, China. QZSS, Japan. IRNSS or NAVIC, India. The full form of IRNSS is Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System. Please concentrate and keep in mind, spatial database are also known as geodatabase. Successful spatial analysis needs appropriate software, yes. Appropriate hardware, yes. Competent user, yes. Answer is all the above. Appropriate software, appropriate hardware, and competent user. Which of the following is related to GIS? Answer is Euclidean space. The following are the examples of geographic fields. Air temperature, yes. Barometric pressure, yes. Elevation, yes. All the above. Answer is all the above. All the above are geographic fields. Air temperature, barometric pressure, elevation, all. After that, next question is, fields can be discrete or continuous. Example of continuous fields are air temperature, barometric pressure, soil salinity, elevation. Answer is all the above. Continuous fields are air temperature, barometric pressure, soil salinity, and elevation. Friends, here we have provided some additional data. What is meant by discrete data? Discrete data means discontinuous data. Fixed location or only specific value. In discrete data, there is a fixed location or only specific values. In discrete data can be shown as a point, line, or polygon. Discrete data can be shown as a point, line, or polygon. Can be portrayed by either vector or raster data. Discrete data are also referred to as an object. After that, non-discrete data. That is called continuous data. Do not have well-defined boundaries and sometimes have no boundaries. In non-discrete data, do not have well-defined boundaries and sometimes have no boundaries. Seen throughout the map, area and smoothly transition from one value to another. In map, smoothly transition from one value to another. Temperature, slope, elevations, relative humidity, and atmospheric pressure. These are the example of continuous data. Temperature, slope, elevations, relative humidity, and atmospheric pressure, all the examples of continuous data. Non-discrete data, or it can be referred as a field. It can be referred as a field. Which of the following is true? Which of the following is true? Nominal and categorical data values are referred to as a qualitative data. Yes. Nominal and categorical data values are referred to as a qualitative data. Internal and ratio data is known as quantitative data. Internal and ratio data is known as quantitative data. Yes. Ordinal data refers to a ranking scheme or some kind of hierarchical phenomenon. Ordinal data refers to a ranking scheme or some kind of hierarchical phenomenon. All the given is totally true. Next question is, interpolation is made possible by principle is called spatial autocorrelations. Interpolation is made possible by principle called spatial autocorrelations. Answer is spatial autocorrelations. The fundamental principle which refers to the fact that locations that are closer together are more likely to have similar values than locations that are far apart is commonly referred as the Taubler first law of geography. Taubler first law of geography. Next question is Amsterdam spatial resolution. Amsterdam spatial resolution. Answer is 30 meter. Answer is 30 meter. Friend, ALOS pulsar. ALOS pulsar. Data resolution is 12.5 meter. ALOS pulsar data resolution is 12.5 meter. And one Cartosat 1 is 24 meter. Bhuvan Cartosat 1 is 24 meter. And friends, for Google Earth, it is a 6 inch to 12 inch. For Google Earth is 6 inch to 12 inch. 15 centimeter to 30 centimeter. Google Earth. Keep in mind. After that, the next question is TIN stands for. TIN stands for Triangular Irregular Network. Triangular Irregular Network. Friends, please concentrate here. It is not a triangulated. In number of exams, they also provide the option Triangulated Irregular Network. But this is not the correct full form of TIN. TIN full form is triangular. Please concentrate here. Triangular. Triangular Irregular Network. Next question is, the boundary model is sometimes also called topological data model. The boundary model is sometimes also called topological data model. Which of the following is true? Which of the following are true? Fields are geographic phenomena that occur everywhere in the study area. Fields are geographical phenomena that occur everywhere in the study area. Yes. Objects are geographic phenomena that occurs sparsely over the study area. Objects are geographic phenomena that occur sparsely over the study area. Yes, it is also true. Fields can be continuous or discrete. Yes, 100%. We already explained that. Object can be classified based on location, shapes, size and orientation. Yes. Answer is all the above. Answer is all the above. Which of the following are full-fledged GIS packages? Which of the following are full-fledged GIS packages? First is Ilvis, right? Geomedia, yes. ArcGIS, 100% Corp. Answer is all the above. Answer is all the above. A GIS packages cannot be called full-fledged if the following capabilities are missing. Friends, data capture and preparation, yes. Data storage, yes. Data analysis, yes. Presentation of spatial data. Those GIS packages which has following capabilities, they call full-fledged packages. Data capture and preparation, data storage, analysis and presentation of spatial data. Next question is SDI stands for. SDI stands for Spatial Data Infrastructure. Spatial Data Infrastructure. DBMS stand for Database Management System. DBMS stand for Database Management System. What are the various reasons for which DBMS is used? What are the various reasons for which DBMS is used? First is a DBMS support the storage and manipulation of very large datasets. DBMS support the storage and manipulation of very large dataset. Yes, DBMS can be instructed to guard over the data correctness. DBMS can be instructed to guard over data correctness. Yes, DBMS support the concurrent use of the same data set by many users. Answer is all the above. All the above. What is the full form of DBMS? Database Management System. Next question is, data model is a language that allows the definition of. First is the structure that will be used to store the base data. Next, the integrity constraint that the stored data has to obey at all moments in time. Third is the computer program used to manipulate the data. Answer is all the above. Answer is all the above. GIS uses the information from which of the following sources? GIS uses the information from which of the following sources? Answer is Spatial Information System. Spatial Information System. Next question is, which of the following doesn't determine the capability of GIS? Which of the following doesn't determine the capability of GIS? Answer is transferring data. Transferring data. Data that describe the characteristics of spatial features. Data that describe the characteristics of spatial feature. Answer is attribute data. Answer is attribute data. Spatial feature that exist between observations. Spatial feature that exists between observation. Answer is continuous features. Answer is continuous features. Data center query and analysis is known as data explorations. Data center query and analysis is known as data explorations. Next question is, among the following which do not come under the component of GIS? Among the following which do not come under the components of GIS? Friends, here we are providing the information regarding the components of GIS. GIS has 5 main components: hardware, software, data, methods, and people. Friend, please concentrate and keep in mind that GIS has 5 major components: hardware, software, data, methods, and people. Please concentrate. Next question is, spatial features that do not exist between observation, form separate entities, and are individually distinguishable. Answer is discrete features. Answer is discrete features. Model that is object based. Model that is object based. Geodatabase data model. Geodatabase data model. A computer system for capturing, storing, querying, analyzing, and displaying geographical reference data. Question is, a computer system for capturing, storing, querying, analyzing, and displaying geographical reference data. Answer is GIS, Geographical Information System. A data model that uses objects to organize spatial data and store spatial data and attribute data in a single system. A data model that uses objects to organize spatial data, store spatial data, and attribute data in single system. Answer is object-based data model. Answer is object-based data model. Next question is, one type of map projection that retains certain accurate directions. One type of map projection that retains certain accurate direction. Answer is azimuthal projection. Answer is azimuthal projections. One type of map projection that preserves local shape. Answer is conformal projection. Answer is conformal projection. One type of map projection that uses a cone as the projection surface. Friends, here is a hint line for you. Conic projection. Conic projections. Here we are providing the diagram. Azimuthal projection. Next, cylindrical projection. Cylindrical projections. And next, conic projections. This is the cone, this is the cylinder, and this is the azimuthal projection. Next question is the basis for calculating the geographic coordinates of a location. The basis for calculating a geographic coordinates of a location, answer is datum. Answer is datum. One type of map projection that maintain consistency of scale for a certain distances. One type of map projections that maintains consistency of scale for certain distances. Answer is equidistant projections. Answer is equidistant projection. Next question is a value applied to the origin of coordinate system to change the a value applied to the origin of coordinate system to change the answer is fault testing. Answer is fault testing. Geographic coordinates that are based on the spheroid. Geographic coordinates that are based on the spheroid. Answer is geodetic coordinates. Answer is geodetic coordinates. A common map projection which is the basis for the species system for many states. A common map projection which is the basis for the species system for many states. Answer is Lombard conformal conic projections. Lombard conformal conic projections. Next question is angle north or south of the equatorial plane. The angle north or south of the equatorial plane is called latitude. Answer is latitude. Here we have provided the image which is providing you the information regarding latitude and longitude. In question they ask regarding angle north or south of equatorial plane. This is latitude, north and south, and longitude is west and east. West and east related to longitude, north and south is latitude, and the central line is equator. Central line is equator. Lines of longitude that measure location in the east-west direction on the geographic coordinate system. Answer is meridians. Answer is meridians. Line of latitude that measure location in the north-south direction on the geographic coordinate system. Answer is parallels. Answer is parallels. A reduced model of the earth from which map projection are made, also called a nominal or generating globe. Answer is reference globe. Answer is reference globe. A model that approximates the earth, also called ellipsoid. Answer is spheroid. Answer is spheroid. Next question is line of tangency between the projection surface and the reference globe. Line of tangency between the projection surface and the reference globe. Answer is standard line. Answer is standard line. GIS is dash 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 and dash 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 technology. Answer is digital and spatial technology. GIS is spatial and digital technology. Three basic kind of vector entities are point, line or polyline and polygon. Point, polyline and polygon. For wells, point, for river, polygon, and for farm or building, polygon. Major differences between vector and raster data models. Answer is vector is discrete whereas raster data model is continuous. Vector is discrete whereas raster data model is continuous. Which data model required less space for computer storage? Which data model required less space for computer storage? Answer is vector data. Answer is vector data which is shown in layer or shapefile. Point data, polyline data and polygon data. Next question is by definition a GIS must include. Answer is data analysis function. Answer is data analysis function. TIN model represent a surface as a set of continuous and non-overlapping triangle. Continuous and non-overlapping triangle. GIS is a unique because GIS handles spatial informations. GIS handles spatial information. Image can have only dash 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 integral pixel values, whereas grid can have dash 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 and real and space real values. Answer is positive. Image can have only positive integer pixel values, whereas grid can have positive and negative real and integer cell value. Human factor influence the success of GIS as a decision. True or false? It is true. Human factor influence the success of GIS as a decision. Friends, when we discuss regarding the GIS component, that times people is a main component in that 5 components. Now the question is, human factor influence the success of GIS as a decision? Of course the answer is true. Next question is, MapMaker use GIS to store, use and view geographic information. Store, use and view geographic informations. So friend, this is the all about regarding GIS. If you found something helpful in this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.